The following information is being presented to you by Falcon Safety Products, maker of dust-off dusters, and DuPont, a global science company. It will show that dusters containing dimel 152A, when used appropriately, are safe for consumer use, can be easily transported and warehoused, and are the most environmentally responsible choice for dusters.
In society, unreasonable demands are often placed on products and their uses. Consumers expect ideal solutions. When it comes to dusters, DuPont and Falcon Safety Products believe that dimel 152A comes as close as possible to meeting those demands and expectations.
Dimel 152A and 134A are part of a class of chemical compounds called hydrofluorocarbons, or HFCs. HFCs are specifically engineered for safety and effectiveness, and are used in the manufacture and operation of many everyday products such as refrigerators, hairspray, electronics, and medicines. A duster is far from being canned air, as it is often loosely referred. Consumers expect products to be effective, safe, and environmentally friendly. A key safety issue measured by most consumers is flammability. The Consumer Product Safety Commission, the CPSC, uses a standardized test, the flame extension test, to measure flammability in all aerosol and pressurized containers. There have been proposals to make dusters using other, more flammable hydrocarbon gases, such as propane, isobutane, and dimethyl ether, or DME. These could be expected to show a significant flame length in the flame extension test and present a greater safety risk to consumers. The CPSC states that a product is flammable if it exhibits a flame length greater than 18 inches.
This is a demonstration of an actual flame extension test in a lab environment. Both dusters using the HFC propellant have no flame extension. However, a common household product and a duster using hydrocarbon gas show a dramatic flame extension.
The dimel 152A and the HFC 134A are not labeled as flammable because they exhibit no flame extension. The common household product using a hydrocarbon gas is labeled as flammable because it exhibits a flame extension greater than 18 inches. Although dimel 152A dusters have the same flammability labeling requirements under CPSC as HFC 134A, dimel 152A can be ignited under certain circumstances. Falcon recommends that dimel 152A dusters not be used near open flame, incandescent materials, confined areas, or sprayed into enclosed spaces. As with any chemically based product, common sense is a good guideline for proper use. Guidelines for the warehousing of aerosol dusters is determined by the National Fire Protection Association, the NFPA 30B. These guidelines have been adopted by most state and local fire codes and are used by the insurance industry to determine hazard classifications. NFPA 30B defines levels of facility protection requirements based on the relative flammability of different kinds of aerosol and pressurized products. Aerosols with an extremely low flammability, such as shaving cream or dusters, are rated level 1. No special warehouse protection is required for these products. Products rated level 2 and 3 require higher degrees of protection, such as specialized sprinkler systems, maximum ceiling and stack heights, and segregation from level 1 areas. Hairspray and spray paint are level 2 and 3 products. Dusters containing 152A or 134A are rated level 1. Hydrocarbon products that contain propellants such as isobutane or DME are typically rated level 2 or 3 and are found in many commonly used consumer products. Transportation of aerosols and other pressurized products such as dusters is regulated by the U.S. Department of Transportation. DOT rules are published in the Code of Federal Regulation, Part 49. This code classifies hazards associated with the transport of commodities and special requirements as to their handling. 152A is handled virtually the same as 134A in all ground transportation modes. Most corporations in America today have strong environmental policies. These policies were put in place to meet society's demands for corporate responsibility. DuPont and Falcon share these values. To this end, HFC 152A and 134A were developed to replace CFCs and HCFCs, which are a class of chemical that have been implicated in the destruction of the ozone layer. Neither 134A or 152A cause harm to the ozone layer. In addition, both chemicals are part of a national effort to reduce ground-level smog and are frequently used to replace hydrocarbons in aerosol products. Another key environmental challenge around the world is global warming, otherwise known as the greenhouse gas effect. The consequences of global warming are far-reaching and range from rising sea levels to famine and drought. Many countries are seeking to reduce the emissions from greenhouse gases, which are a key contributor to global warming. In the U.S., the EPA has relied heavily on voluntary measures to reduce emissions from greenhouse gases. These measures include Energy Star for energy efficiency. Dymel 152A has a global warming potential nearly 1/10 that of 134A and has been identified by the EPA as a potential greenhouse gas reduction strategy. For these reasons, choosing a duster with Dymel 152A gives you and your company a way to support the environmental efforts to reduce smog and global warming. So, when looking at all the relevant safety and environmental properties, flammability, warehousing, and the environment, it's clear that Dymel 152A is the right choice.
DuPont and Falcon share a deep concern over the issue of substance abuse, a problem which unfortunately involves many common household products and affects many people, both young and old, in the country's homes, schools, and workplaces. Fortunately, there are several organizations whose mission it is to educate the public about the dangers of inhalation abuse.